guys, NoGame here, and for today's video, we are doing a Minecraft mod review. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First off, we're reviewing the Tech Guns mod. I'm using an older version of the mod, by the way, so I don't have to install more mods, and it keeps the list pretty short. So, Tech Guns mod has armor, ammo, a few variety of guns, but yeah, it's amazing on how much stuff is in the Tech Guns mod. They also apparently have power armor, which is from Fallout. Never played the game, but I've heard of it. But yeah, let's start with a few guns, so we can get the Mario started. Okay. First gun is the hand cannon. And it's one shot, as you can see. And if we fly to the ship over here, we will see. One shot, two shots, apparently. Pretty big. Okay, the double barrel shotgun shoots a lot of bullets at once. But yeah, and with Tech Guns mod adds a lot of different zombie types too, as in sniper rifles, which is the one I'm using now. With sniper rifles, you can zoom in by right clicking, and left clicking you can shoot. And oh yeah, I do have Optifine installed, so when I press 1 on my keyboard, I can zoom in even further than I can usually. But yeah, we got the laser, which sets your enemies on fire and one-shots them. We got the guided missile launcher, which if you lock onto something, it'll fire at that mob or wherever. Makes a beeping sound, by the way. Now we're on to the on the pistol now. So it's a one shot if you hit a shot correctly. But with some, it's usually a two shot or one shot depending on where it hits. But I really don't know if I'm accurate or not. But yeah. So let's go, Cal. Alright. There's more guns to be shown, but they're basically a rinse and repeat sometimes. They also have a shotgun more. I probably won't go through all the guns, but I'll go through a few. They also have grenades, where if you hold it, you can toss it, depending on how far you go. So, yeah. They don't destroy the ground for some reason, don't know why. With the combat shotgun, it's basically a normal shotgun. I think this shotgun is from Half-Life, I think, I don't know. We got the MAC-10. Which is basically a rapid fire automatic, by what you can see on screen. The grenades do damage, but they don't destroy the ground like I said. Let's check out one more thing in the Tech Guns mod. We'll do the power hammer and chainsaw real quick. So with power hammer, it can break blocks if you hold right click It does destroy blocks, but I'm pretty sure it does damage. I don't know. Yeah, it does damage. And now with chainsaw, if you click once, it does damage and breaks the ground. But if you hold it, it does a lot of damage and doesn't break the ground. But if you hold right click with left click, you can break the ground. Okay. Next mod would be the MTS Offline Vehicle Pack. So there's a lot of vehicles in here. It's basically a mod that adds in realistic vehicles and whatnot. So yeah, I have 2 add-ons. Make it 3 add-ons for this mod, but you don't have to get the add-ons. There's been a lot of updates since its first release. The first release, in my opinion, was a bit broke because the original one didn't want to work. So yeah. And you can get another add-on which allows you to use different fuels. I've messed with it before. Thinking about doing a Mario on that as well. So yeah. Don't know if I will ever get around to it, but yeah. You have trucks, cars, civilian cars. There's a lot if you install add-ons or whatnot. And you also have truck beds, which actually allows you to decorate the trucks. And as you can tell, I got 3 achievements. I mean 3 advancements, not achievements. My bad. Still referring to the 1.9 version of achievements, which you get what I mean. I'm using an engine that requires fuel, but there's career mode ones as well. You don't have to use the fuel ones if you don't want to. It's just in my opinion, it makes it more realistic. So yeah. And oh yeah, by the way, if you use career mode engines, they won't blow up, they don't require fuel. And normally for a truck like this, you have to go in the third person, because the inside, just the wheel goes up to your head level, and I don't want you guys to not be able to see. So yeah. So while I'm in the truck, I'll go in the third person. Then after I drive the truck around a little bit, I may build a car with a career mode engine. So we don't have to experience a whole fuel-based system. You get what I mean. And now it's empty. It gives you all. If you can see in chat, it tells you when the car or truck is fueled. And now you start it up is you press U. Then you hit the start button in here. Once you're done with that, I changed my controls a bit. For you, probably it'll be R and F. For me, it's the up keys and arrow keys. And I have to put in gear 9 so I can go for some reason. And oh yeah, if you hold shift, you can go slower. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's a building. There's buildings where you install Tech Guns mod. They're randomly generated too, so you won't know what building you're gonna get. Let's check it out real quick before we continue on. Let's check out the building real quick before we go. And this is a monster hole. And normally in these buildings you will find some loot or something. Obsidian, steel ingots, and some gunpowder. You can repair these and make them your base if you want to. So yeah. Let's get back. And let's drive around real quick. So yeah. For you to be able to go in a truck like this, you have to get up to gear 9 by shifting it up. For shift up, it'll be R for you, and shift down will be F for you as well. For me, I switch it to my arrow keys up and down. Okay, now let's build a car with an engine that won't take fuel. And how you turn off the car is you hit U again, and then you press the start button, and it should turn off. But if you're out of battery, you're basically pretty much you're basically pretty much screwed, basically. And oh yeah, I really don't know how to get the turn gears working. So yeah. So I hope you're enjoying this video so far. Now this car should be good to go. I was taking the first person for this time since the steering wheel ain't all the way up to my head. Okay, how you start up this car is the same procedure. You, then start button. Then we should be good to go. Let's go. Before I turn around, I'm going to install one there real quick so we both know what gear we're in. There we go. Now that's perfect. Let's go. The gauge cluster's down here. But yeah. It's quite amazing how realistic you make these mods. In other news, I'm actually in the middle of creating my own game in Unity. So yeah. I'm creating a game in Unity. Still trying to figure out how to make the pause menu. But the reason why you haven't known this yet is because for the longest time I have not been creating a game. So yeah. But I finally decided to create one. And oh yeah, there's also parking brake. And how you activate that is you hold right shift then S. So yeah, right shift and S. And since the car needs no fuel to keep running, we'll leave it on. So yeah. And oh yeah, S is for the brakes. There's nothing to get around that. If you want to go into reverse, you have to downshift. And W is for forwards and backwards. while S is for brakes, like I said. We already know all about the furniture mod. Basically, it allows you to furnish up your house in Minecraft. So yeah, let's go and build one of these civilian cars from one of these add-ons. So yeah, you can use different wheels and whatnot, but the engine and the seats are very specific. Just letting you know that now, so when we go and install these mods, it's better to look it up. Found the right seats immediately, but it doesn't matter what seats are used as long as they're compatible. Engine compatible. Tip: if you're trying to find an engine for one of these cars, look to the side of it, then go into your inventory in career mode, just so you can see what type of engine to take. And look at that, another one. I am using a fuel engine, so. And oh yeah, the car will not go unless you have wheels. Without the wheels, the car will obviously not work. And with no engine, the car won't obviously run. So like real life. But there are mods out there that give you the same experience. It's just much easier to use. So in this car you only have 2 gauges, which is where the U and U add-on comes in. It basically allows you to have multiple. There's one that adds multiple gauges to one, so you don't have to worry about problems with gauges. And you can still add a speed. You can still add miles per hour gauge. So yeah. And obviously if the car ain't on, W will do nothing. Nothing will happen, no fuel will be used, oil pressure won't go up, nothing. The multi-gauge is amazing, by the way, because cars with 2 slots for 2 gauges, the problem's solved. 1 gauge for everything, while the other gauge can be whatever. It's quite amazing. And boom. Just going to start it up, same procedure. And here's how their person looks in a car. You already seen a truck, now you get to see in one of these cars. So you get to see how it turns, which is quite unique. And like I said, the S is for the brakes. If you want to go in reverse, you're going to have to shift down. And if you want to be realistic, you can turn around. But yeah, shift down to go into reverse, just like in real life. It's a bit complicated, but that's what you gotta do. And parking brakes should be all the same. Alright. In older versions of this mod, you can activate the turn-indicators by pressing V or wherever the button was set to get the lights on or off. Now it's just more complicated, but I know how you get out of those stuck situations is if you're in creative mode, if you tap space twice to fly in survival mode, you just have to try to back up. So yeah. So let's build one of these vehicles real quick so we can have the full experience. So let's build a Cavalier or whatever. And let's use a career mode engine. The engines on these cars are also very specific. And it's the right engine off the bat. Oops. I know if you place down too many cars at once, just shift and then right click, then you should be able to destroy the car. You should be able to pick up the other car you placed down by accident. You're also going to need wheels, which could be any wheels as long as it fits. If it fits, you're good to go. And after this, it should be the end of the Mario review. So yeah. Same procedure, start up, and the start button, and you get it. And shift up real quick. And alright. Perfecto. So yeah. The car is the same as the others. Shift up to go forward, shift down to reverse. You get the whole shebang. It's yeah. It may seem a bit complicated at first, but look at your tutorials and look at this video and you should be able to see that it's supposed to be mimicking real life, which it does very well. Parking brake, same as before. Then the stop, the car running, same as before. And that should be the whole video. Well, guys, and before we end the video, I want to show you Octafine, which allows you to enhance the performance of your game. You can simplify things with the mod, like turn off the animations, which can give you better performance without the loss of no animations with the water, fire, anything that moves, basically. And the default zoom in key for you will be C. For me, I set it to 1. And oh yeah, how you access this is P. It'll be the same for you as well. You have card for keyboard, aircraft for keyboard, joystick. You get the whole control layout. Ain't that complicated. There's also a rail, but I tried it, doesn't work so far. So yeah, where you can find these mods, the Octafine mod, you can find it at their website. Just don't remember what the website was called, but you can download Octafine for a version. Immersive Vehicles, you can find it at CurseForge. One of the safest sites to go to download all your mods. It's the best. But yeah, if you're just bored and want some mods to play with, or if you're making a roleplay series but don't know what mods can add the most realism, if you're looking for realism, I would recommend this mod, the Immersive Vehicles mod. There's add-ons to be explored, you know, I mean, you can install them, use them, you can use them in your videos. So if you want me to play a game on the channel, comment down below in the description. And this is Nova Gaming, sign off, and bye!